State and federal environment ministers will meet tomorrow to discuss a solution for the recycling crisis. With China refusing to take Australia's recyclable material, there's a real risk bins will be tipped into landfill. Today the Greens proposed a $500 million rescue plan, but the industry itself has set out a much cheaper roadmap. National Science and Environment reporter Michael Slezak explains.
Residents of this inner Sydney suburb are used to sorting their rubbish into 3 bins. But just one suburb away, residents put out 4 bins: red, yellow, green and blue.
I think there are real problems around recycling, understanding particularly around what goes in the yellow bin. I think people are very confused, particularly about plastic.
Confusion leads to contamination, and that's one reason why China has stopped taking our waste. But the industry now has a roadmap to do the job in our own streets. For $150 million, it says it can fix the problem by doing more recycling here and reducing our reliance on China. It starts at the curbside, with everyone having the same bins and more education to get people to throw the right stuff in the right place. We need upgraded sorting centres with more workers. And once it's been sorted, we need more factories that turn it into things like paper pulp and plastic pellets. Finally, the industry says the government needs to agree to buy some of that raw material for infrastructure.
Any one of these major road projects happening in Sydney could absorb all of the glass that's being stockpiled in sheds for future recycling. It's not a subsidy for industry, it's maintaining recycling as we know it in the Australian economy.
Academics say there's more we can do early on to reduce the pressure on the recycling system.
The obvious ones would be things like tissues, where we could be using hankies, paper towels, where we could be using tea towels, all those sorts of things.
The federal government has touted burning waste and turning it into energy.
You're actually sinking money into a short-term solution that could potentially be crowding out longer-term solutions that have better value.
Recyclers are hoping a small investment will mean recycling efforts aren't going to waste. Michael Slezak, ABC News.